Hey everyone, so today I'm doing a polymer clay tutorial on the peas in a pod charm. I'm going to be doing it differently. This guy is going to be inside and it's going to be vertical, but just to do this you just poke a hole in here and put it in a jump ring and attach the pea to here. And if you want to do it horizontal, when you put on the faces you just put it this way instead of this way. And this was inspired by jellyfishcharms, so credits goes to her. So let's get started with materials. Okay, so you need 2 shades of green. They're both Sculpey 3, and this is Lime, and that is Emerald. And you could either use acrylic paint and paint on your faces after you bake it, or you could just paint on no faces, or you can use black clay to make the faces, and this is just black Premo. So yeah, and I got all these materials from Hobby Lobby. You will also need a rolling pin and a blade. I just have this one. Let's get started with the tutorial. So first you're just going to be taking a piece of clay and conditioning it, and then you're going to make 3 small balls of clay out of this. So I just rolled my 3 balls of clay. You could have them as big or as small as you want. Mine are probably the size of like the tip of my thumb. So now we are going to take a piece of clay of the other color, green, that you have, and just roll it into a ball and then condition it and flatten it out. Just flatten it a little bit, and now we're going to take our rolling pin and roll it out. Now we're just going to cut off some of it. Make sure it's big enough to fit your peas in. So what you're going to do is just place your peas onto the other piece of clay, and you're just going to push in the sides, and then at the end you're just going to push them in together, and you could cut off any excess you don't want and just keep shaping it and adjusting it and pushing the sides together, and you could keep cutting off the edges just until it is the size and shape you want it to be. If you want to paint on your faces, then you could go ahead and bake your peas in a pod, or if you don't want to paint on your faces, then you can just put them on with your clay now, or if you just want to leave it blank, you could do that too and just bake it. And if you want to add an eye pin, you could do that now or after you put on your faces. So I will be doing that after I put on my faces. So I'm going to show you how to do that. To make my faces, I'm just going to be taking small pieces of black clay and putting them on my peas. I'm doing them different faces. So this one's just a regular smiley face. So what I did was I just rolled out a tiny snake kinda of clay, and now I just take this tool and I cut off a tiny piece, and then I take it with my fingers and roll it into a very small ball, so like that. And now I'm just gonna take it, match it up with that other eye, press it down, like that. Now I'm gonna be making a smiley face, so I'm just going to roll out the black piece of clay and make it into a even snake. So I just am rolling out the piece and cutting it and shaping it into a smiley face so I can put it on my pea. Press it in a little. So now I'm gonna make the next face. This one is going to be a winky face. So I'm just gonna take one small piece and put it down. And then the other eye will be winking. So I just rolled out a piece of black clay and I'm forming it into a V shape and I'm going to cut off the pieces. Now I'm just going to place it on to my peas in a pod, like that. So now time for the mouth. So I'm going to be doing a side smile for this one, so just take some black clay and roll it out and then cut off a tiny piece and then just form it into a U shape. So there's that second pea in a pod. Now for the last one, it's going to be, I'm going to do like the double like arrows and then a little kind of like just a tiny smile with two blushing cheeks. So I'm also going to be using this light pink Sculpey III to make a little blush. For these eyes, I'm just going to be rolling out a very tiny piece of black clay and then going to be creating it into the little arrow V-shaped kind of thing like we did with the winky face, except this one is going to be facing up like that instead of like that. So how I create this is I just push it into the tool like that. So then I get that little arrow. And I normally trim off a little bit just because it's a little big and my peas in a pod are pretty small. So then I take this and I place it on like that, and I do the same thing for the other eye. Press them down so they don't move like that. And now for the mouth. So for the mouth, I'm just going to be doing just a straight mouth. So we just roll out a piece of black clay and just cut it to your desired length and just roll it as thin or as thick as you want, as big or small as you want. So now just take it and put it on. Press it down so it stays like that. So there is my faces. You could add blush if you want by just putting on Sculpey. I have actually discovered that putting on the faces with paint is definitely easier. I have never done it, but this took me a really long time because you have to make the pieces so small. As you can see, like here's my nail, and the pieces are very small. The dots were even smaller when I put them on. But yeah, so now I'm going to add blush to this one, but that's it. So you just need a little bit of pink clay, and you could just roll it out and take a small piece or two small pieces and roll them into balls, and then I'm going to make this a bit smaller. And then just put that right there. Press it down like that. And now take the other one, put it there, and press it down like that. So there's the peas in a pod. Now I'm going to add a eye pin. So we're just going to take our eye pin and trim it. And then you could put it like right through the top, or you could put it like on the side. I think I'm just going to go right through the top. Like that. And then if you're wondering how you get the eye pins to stay in, I honestly have no idea. What I do, mine normally come out after I bake them, but so I'll just add a few dabs of super glue or crazy glue. But so yeah, that's it. Now what you do is you bake it. So I'm using Sculpey 3, so it tells me to bake it at 375 degrees Fahrenheit or 130 degrees Celsius for 15 minutes per quarter inch. So I'm going to start out with 20 minutes and then just build my way up. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you know how to make a peas in a pod. So here are mine. Extremely different ones. So yeah, I've definitely improved on this. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Subscribe. I will have a 20,000 subscriber contest. I'm going to make all the prizes and then I'm going to upload the contest. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.